Hey friends, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Divine Vibes. Remember, this is all about slowing down, connecting with God, and finding encouragement in your daily walk. So let's dive in and let His peace set the tone for your week. Okay, guys, in all honesty, so we are in like the second week of January. And again, I'm going to be honest with you. This new year is starting off a little rough for me. But I am doing my best to keep it together emotionally. No, I do not want to hold in any emotions. I have dealt with that, experienced that, learned that the hard way before, and that's not okay, and it's not good for me, and it doesn't look good on me. So I've learned and been learning that when things feel too heavy on me, I will go find my quiet place, get myself together, and then boom, just give it all to God like a rushing flood, y'all. I do believe that I do believe that I am in a position right now where things are happening that I do not understand. I mean, I know everything that I've prayed to God for. I'm being very consistent with my prayer. I have learned that, uh, especially in the past, with one particular real life situation where I had prayed to God about something. And then when things started taking place, I got upset with him because I'm just like, this ain't what I asked for. And then, like a year or two, maybe not even that long, something happened and it just brought me back to that particular situation. And I had to realize that, yes, God answered my prayer. It might not have been the way I wanted him to answer it, but he definitely answered my prayer, because we got to remember, God knows all, he sees all, he hears all. He sees things up ahead that we cannot. So just me being in that situation that I was in and praying for one thing that I was hoping that I would get, but another thing occurred. But at the end of the day, that was God answering my prayer. So that was a personal lesson that I learned. Um, so with me just telling him, um, here recently, I've been telling him over and over again, whether it's out loud or in my prayers, I'm just like, God, I do not understand. I don't understand, God. I just don't understand. And I mean, I'm literally just telling him this. I think for like the past few days. I think that's like probably one of like the first things to come out my mouth is, God, I don't understand it. I don't understand this. I don't understand what I'm going through. I don't understand this. I don't understand it. um, but I guess, y'all, since we'll go back to like since my contract. Okay, so since my contract was up, I will say, as I said before, it was messed up, how they ended the contract, because I feel like the company did not fulfill their end on fulfilling the contract to all of us. And don't get me wrong, there were some people who contract ended like 3 months before it was supposed to originally supposed to end it. So mine was supposed to be at the very end, like the 31st of December, maybe like the first 2 days of January, but they literally ended my contract a week before Christmas. And I'm just like, gosh, really? I'm telling y'all, one more week would have been perfect, especially with everything that I had going on and it being the holidays. But I fight back against that, because I was telling myself, this is deeper. This is a deeper level, because I know that God sees, and I know that God knows the plans that He has for me, and I know in order for one door to close or to open, another one has to close. Um, so no, I don't know what's next for me. Yes, I've admitted out loud to Him that I do not understand. And yes, this right here is a perfect example why it's so important to keep our heads in that book. But I choose to fight back with prayer and scripture. And the one scripture that I will continue to speak over my life and out loud, um, clear and fearlessly, is Proverbs chapter 3, 5-6. And it says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Look, I've been out of a job since before Christmas. But I will say I am just now getting some calls about scheduling for interviews and things like that. My first interview was actually on the 31st. And then I have a phone interview on the 5th, which will be tomorrow. But YouTube won't release this episode until tomorrow. So just to clear that up. Also, my unemployment, the check for my unemployment was denied for last week. And let me tell y'all, it was some rage and frustration with that. But God be the glory. I finally got that taken care of. Then, y'all, another situation happened while getting that situation taken care of, on top of another situation that I'm facing outside of that. When I tell y'all, it's a lot. It is a lot. But greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. His divine powers that reside in us, his powers that are far more powerful than anything of this world. And he has overcome all worldly challenges. And because of that, we have been granted confidence, hope, and victory. And this is not through our personal strength, but through his might. So yes, I still stand with him. And regardless of what it looks like to me in my situation, I'm not stopping. I won't stop praying. I won't stop reading. Yes, some days may be harder than others, but God is still God. He's been the same God since day one. And I know that he did not bring me this far. He did not bring any of us this far just to leave us. So my mind is on him. And I'm just going to continue to focus on him and allow him to do all that he is needing to do in my life. I know that right now I might not understand, but later on, I will. I'm sure I will, Um, but yeah, I just, just a reminder for myself, and hopefully this is encouraging to someone else who may be also dealing with the same thing, something similar, not starting off on the right foot. It's not over until God says it's over. So keep pushing, keep pushing. I also want to say my cousin ended up getting me a 2026 planner, because everybody in the house been kind of looking at me like, yeah, this ain't playing. She trying to accomplish something. So in the back of the planner, it has like where you put goals and ideas. So I had a list of goals that I placed it, y'all. And when I tell you, all of it gonna be checked off, okay? I'm not playing. I'm going to take care of what needs to be taken care of. I'm going to take care of business. But I know that it's important that I continue to put my faith in action and to keep God first. Because once that is done and I can do that, then everything else for me will fall in place. And hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. I know one of my goals, I will go ahead and say, is I know I'm new to YouTube. So one of the goals is I want to have at least 100 minimum of episodes posted up on my channel for you guys to listen to. This is, for this year, this is one of my goals. 100 minimum. Again, I know I'm new to it and everything, but God be to glory. And I know my views are very small. I'm not really worried about that. Whoever hear, let them hear. I've been praying over this, my channel and other businesses that I want to get off the ground, including, my job and whatever that job is that God has for me. God is going to work it all out for my good. So thank you all for those who are already supporting me and listening to my to my videos. This is a good start, and I'm happy. Um, but I'm praying that, of course, it grows within time. I just have to continue to be consistent, but keep God first in all of it. So, thank you all for hanging out with me here today on Divine Vibes. May you continue to be guided by God's light. Carry those divine vibes into your week. And don't you forget, you are chosen, you are loved, and God is not done with your story yet. Talk soon.